Next comic coming up the stage has worked on many sitcoms, including The Golden Girls. He's our golden gentleman. Give it up to Barry Greene. Yeah!
Probably want to hear some nice grandpa jokes. Yeah. I got a nice grandpa joke for you. It's been so long since I've had a blowjob, I almost forget what they taste like. Yeah, by the way, I bring my notes up here. It's kind of like taking Viagra. I don't really need them, but why take a chance, you know? We need more Viagra takers out here. You know, I once got depressed. I tried to kill myself with Viagra. I thought I OD'd Viagra. I thought it'd be really easy. It turned out it was too hard. Way too hard. Listen, I'm just glad to be here. Hold on a second. Well, there's something unusual. I can't get it down. Haven't seen that in a long time. That's more like it. Never mind. Okay, we're cooking, aren't we? We're rolling here. Let's see. You know, I almost didn't get here tonight. My kids got me stuck in this old folks' home. I mean, they tried their best. I'm on the second floor, and they locked the fucking doors at 6 o'clock. Now, do you know how many pair of pins I had to tie together to shimmy down 2 floors? Literally, I mean, you know, and I'm on a fixed income. The only kind I could afford were used. You're groaning. Imagine how I felt. You know, going squish, squish, squish. It was terrible. I mean, I tried catheters, but they were like way too slippery. I couldn't do that. And then, you know, we have meetings there, and I volunteer, and it's nice. The other day we had a meeting, 20, 30 people, and in the middle of the meeting, a little old lady stands up in the back. She goes, "Anybody can guess what's in my hand? I'll have sex with it tonight." And one of the good-looking attendants goes, "An elephant." And she went, "Close enough." She said, "Close enough. Hello. How are we doing here tonight? Are we doing okay? Well, I have something to get the defibrillators out. We got a few people on parole, or what is this? Witness protection, right? Okay, so anyway, yeah, so then there's another little lady. She's absolutely lovely. She wears this little short skirt, and she finds people, she just runs up to them just out of the blue, and she runs up and she flips her skirt and she goes, "Super sex." And then she finds somebody, she runs over here and she goes, "Super sex." She finally finds a little man in a wheelchair. She runs up and she goes, "Super sex." And as she's walking away, he goes, "I'll take the soup." I'll take the soup. Some of this shit's better the third time. You know, you just gotta keep punching, you go, you go. Listen, at my age, advice I have to people is right now, I only have sex with the horses, because at least I know I got a ride home. We're almost laughing. I can see it was like, you know, I almost saw teeth there for a minute. How about our girls tonight? Are they great? Were they sensational? You know, yes. It's good to know that girls and women can make it today and be famous without having big boobs. I mean, take RuPaul, for example. Hello, good evening, how are you? Good to see you. So, oh man. Listen, I found out that there are actually mechanical devices that increase the arousal in women. And number one on that list is a Mercedes. That's right. I'm going to drop this in. You know, on the way here tonight, I was on the freeway. It was stopped. I had to stop at a gas station. Now, any of you have to go to gas station bathrooms before? It's been a while for me. And I knew it was kind of sketchy when I needed a towel just to go in to open the door. I knew this was not going to be a fun experience. And so, you know, they have you know what an ass gasket is? You know those paper things that go over the rim of the john? Like they say the average amount is like 3. Fuck that, man. I put the whole goddamn pack on there. I don't stop stacking them up until my feet are like, you know, just dangling. And even then I don't touch the thing. You know, it's like, well, those germs can go through 3 like that. I may need a little blue pill after this, I'm thinking. Let's see. Actually, I love being up here in the spotlight. It's great. I like it so much. The other night I went to the fridge about maybe 4 in the morning, get something to drink. I opened the door and the light came on. I took like 10 minutes to have a chicken. And I was a hit. They had the chicken was giggling. Probably want to know something about me. I've actually had 7 wives. Don't get carried away. Only 2 of them were mine. Okay. Well, this side of the room is doing way better than this side over here, so if you need me, I'll be on this side, okay? I'll be working this motherfuckers over here. How you doing, people? Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, man. Well, let's see. I just moved to the country. My nearest neighbor's like 10 miles away. By the way, usually people will be very happy that I usually pace when I have gas, but tonight I don't know, you're good. So, anyway, I moved to the country, and my nearest neighbor's like 10 miles away. Went out there to get away from people, and the other day there's a knock on my door. Oh man, how can this be? Anyway, I open the door, and the guy says, I'm your neighbor, and I said, you can't be my neighbor. My neighbor's 10 miles away. He said, listen, I'm your neighbor. We're having a party for you this weekend. There's going to be booze, there's going to be barbecue, there's going to be dancing, and there's going to be wild sex. I said, well, that sounds like it's for me. Well, what should I wear? He said, it doesn't matter, it's just going to be the 2 of us. Hey, we're warming up here. So I went, it was great. Still a little sore, but that's all right. He was a great dancer, what can I say? He did that dip thing so well. He slow danced, sensation. Kid asked me the other day, what does a 7-year-old man think about? What does a 7-year-old man think? You know what I told him? 71. What do you think about it? You're getting a little older. I used to love that Cheese Whiz, that Cheese Whiz stuff? But I had to stop eating it. It's getting a little too hard to chew. This is great. I'm going to come at you one at a time for this. I got your name. By the way, did they tell you that your seats were chemically treated? If you don't laugh, you're going to have a case of hemorrhoids later. You ain't going to believe. A lot of you got problems coming up. Just saying. Let's see, what can I give you? No, I don't want to do that. I wouldn't do that. Well, let's see. Maybe I should tell you this. I got in a fight with my wife, and I left home for three days. When I went home, she missed me. Say what? Anyway, I went home and she missed me. Yeah, and then she reloaded and raised up. It's much better. Yes, absolutely. So, and by my wife, we have a great relationship. Like, I forget stuff all the time. And so she has my back, and she's really great. And she, like the other night, we're watching TV, and I get up to get something to drink. She says, can you get me some ice cream? I said, absolutely. She said, you better jot it down, you might forget it. I said, it's a bowl of ice cream. She said, fine, put some chocolate sauce on there. I said, okay. She said, you better jot it down, you might forget it. Okay. So she said, I said, it's chocolate sauce. She said, listen, put some whipped cream on there, would you? You're such a wise guy. Fine, so I'm gone like 10, 15 minutes, and I come back, go, here, honey, here's your scrambled eggs. And she said, where's the fucking toast? I don't know. Anybody here think the hand's quicker than the eye? I've been watching these magicians. You ever watching these card guys, and this shit just vanishes? I am convinced that the hand is quicker than the eye. Does anybody believe that? Woo, yeah! Good. Why don't you come up and jerk me off? No one will notice. Listen, I'm gonna leave you on this one. You can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, but if you put him in fishnet stockings and high heels, somebody will buy him dinner. Thank you, people. Good night.